As kids get ready to go back to school, New Jersey's teachers are getting ready for some monumental changes. As Lisa Wojcicki reports, legislation signed last week puts a microscope on their performance, and the ones most affected are first-year teachers.
They're listening intently, taking notes, and asking questions, not because they want to be good students, but because they want to be good teachers. And pretty soon, these newly minted hires will be put to the test.
It's arguably the most baffling. It's when it's new, it's difficult.
And it's only going to get more difficult. Just last week, Governor Chris Christie signed the Teach NJ Act, effectively changing teacher tenure laws for the first time in 100 years. Today, William Paterson University, one of the state's oldest teaching schools, is providing first-time teachers with survival skills.
What we do is help them focus on what's really important. For example, this morning we've gotten questions about back-to-school night. We gave them some tips for how to handle what to do, what not to do.
Under the new law, teachers starting this school year will be mentored during the initial year. After the mentoring, teachers must wait an additional 3 years until they can officially receive tenure. And if layoffs occur, rules still stand that the last in is the first out.
Nobody else has a guarantee in their career they're going to be hired next year. So as long as I do my best, then, everything else is kind of, that goes to the side. It's what you do in the classroom that comes first.
And while there are positive aspects to this new law, education professionals say other parts will have to be seen.
50% of their evaluation will be student test scores, and particularly the students who are teaching in Newark and Paterson and the poverty areas are very concerned because those kids don't have the support that you need to be good test takers.
I believe a lot more discussion and conversation must take place. For example, when I would evaluate my art teacher, that was entirely different than when I evaluated a 7th grade science teacher.
The new laws don't apply to charter school. Azaria Cunningham will be teaching at one in Newark. She cannot get tenure and is on a 10-month contract. Every year, she'll only be hired if she gets a good evaluation.
It gives me the chance to not only better my craft, but at the same time always be on my toes and know that, I could not be hired again based on my performance. So it gives me more incentive to do better and become a better teacher overall.
But law or not, these teachers say they're in it for the long haul.
It makes you feel good, and it's what I'm passionate about. And I think people should always do what they care about.
And in just a week's time, many of those students that were in that class will be standing at the front commanding their very first classroom. Reporting in Wayne, I'm Lisa Wojcicki for WNBC News.